Well, welcome everybody. One of the things that we do a little bit different under these circumstances is we try to keep the kids moving from one place to another without blocking in one spot for too long. And so rather than a formal entrance, which requires us kind of being all in one room for a while and lining up, we have an informal entrance and we're here a little bit early. So what we're gonna do right now is we're just gonna have them do a little individual warm up and all of us can continue to talk and hang out. We'll start playing at 7:59. It's kind of a bad thing, okay? We're early. So we'll start playing about 7:59. You hang out, pretend we're not here, okay? And then I'll tell good jokes later. And I want to let you know in advance that I have a joke about the royal family that almost nobody laughed at earlier. And it made me feel bad. And I'm hoping that you will laugh at it. And so if you're bored during this period of time, maybe you get on your cellular device that doubles as a handheld computer and Google the royal family and understand what's happening in the world right now. And then my joke will make sense. Okay, so that's something to do. Google the royal family. We'll warm up. Long tones, guys. Make it beautiful. Ready, everybody? Somebody's got to start. Ready to go. So this Mormon chorale is for the Lutherans in the room. Anybody Lutheran? So the Lutheran national anthem here. You recognize it? You're not Lutheran? It's okay, you can still like it. It's a good song. That's what we sing in the Lutheran church. That's a good song. Well said? Okay. 1, 2, 3, play it 4, 1, 2, 3. They start chopping it down. 1, 2, 3. Well, welcome back. It's great to have you here. Really great to have you. We're excited. We're so excited to have a chance to play. I can't really put it into words, so we're going to put it in music for you shortly. Before we do that, quickly, just a quick note. This is being live streamed on the Malacca Public Schools YouTube machine, wherever that is out in space. So if you got friends right now, you want to email in another part of the planet, say, go to the Malacca thing on YouTube in space, it's there. We're there. Thank you to Jeremy Micklef, who's doing a fantastic job streaming this and putting the titles underneath. I watched the whole thing. The video is so clear, I could tell that my hair is thinning in the background. I'm not sure what that's happening, but it's super depressing. But you know, that's just part of Android everyone. So again, welcome. Also tonight, my good friend, the person I learned how to teach from at Blaine High School, Doug Bachman's here. He's taking pictures with a 10 billion megapixel camera. And those pictures are going to be this close-ups and full group shots. We're going to make those available for you for free somehow, again, through space and the internet. You'll be able to have a great picture of it, and we're going to take a look at that tonight. Okay, this is James Cornell's Fanfare and Flourishes. Welcome back. Well, just because of all the COVID stuff and changes in the world, we don't stop trying to educate kids musically and do holiday concerts, things like that. It's just that we couldn't do one. And so we did have some holiday tunes prepared. And this next one serves two purposes. Number one, Silent Night is a beautiful piece of music. So we wanted to do an arrangement of that was unique and different and beautiful. We found that. And the second purpose of this piece was to find a piece of music written by a woman, by a female composer. We don't do enough of that. There's a lot of really, really great music written by women. And so one of my missions as a teacher is to find more of that music and expose kids to it so they just don't think that it's all written by a bunch of guys. Okay? It really is important. Julie Drew has written some really amazing things. If you're a fan of our band last year, I think the year before, we did a piece by her entitled One Life Beautiful. One of the most gorgeous things ever written. This arrangement of Silent Night is right in those same veins of One Life Beautiful. It's just really beautiful and touching. So enjoy the holiday spirit, even though it's March. It is snowing. So, that's a thing. So one of the ways that we can work together as an ensemble, even through not being together in the room, is to use a little bit different kind of music. So one of the things that we did during distant learning was we used a type of music called flex music. Most music is probably really written at its core level with 4 or 5 parts. Silent Night by Julie Drew there has many parts, probably on the order of 15, 16 different things happening at once. But at its core level, most music has basically 4 or 5 parts. And so there were arrangements created for this environment called flex arrangements. And these are designed to be played with any group of 5 performers, really. You could take 5 flutes and play this music and cover all 5 parts. So what you're about to hear is an arrangement of the March of the Belgian Paratroopers by Perry Lamont. Okay? And it's funny, European marches are delightful. American marches are brisk and fun and patriotic, and European marches are just kind of laid back, a little more relaxed. This is an arrangement on a flex basis on March of the Belgian Paratroopers. And if the composer did it right, you won't tell the difference. You're just going to hear 5 parts And we were able to very effectively learn this music through a computer, with kids playing at home, playing along with recording. So it worked really well. I think you'll find that out as we play for you March of the Belgian Paratroopers. So then also sometimes you're forced into some things that you wouldn't normally do. And I would normally not pick to do any marching band kind of music during concert band kind of stuff. It's just something that philosophically, marching is here and regular band is here. But then wouldn't it be fun to just play some marching band music in a really cool way? Because that would give the percussion something more to do. In amongst COVID, we're working here and working there and want to split things up. Maybe we just send the percussionists to another room for a while. That's safer, okay? And we can learn something new. So started to do a little marching band music. Oh my gosh, so fun. I may do this every year a little bit in the fall, okay? So this is an arrangement of a piece we were working on last year. Last year we were working on Emperata Orchard by Claude T. Smith. It's a great old school piece of band music, and it's going really well, and then COVID. Okay, so, but we liked it, and so it's a great marching band arrangement. Let's try that. We're committed, I think, to playing the real one again next year. I know the juniors are like, we're going to play that. Yeah, okay, we will. But in the meantime, this is pretty cool. Plus, you get to hear all these guys play, which is really fun. So this is the marching band arrangement of Emperata Orchard by Claude T. Smith. You should have done that a really long time ago. Well, thank you for being here tonight. We have one tune to go, and then we're going to take a moment and reset and take a really great picture. So when we take that picture, you folks will go that way and go to the cafeteria, and we'll get this kind of vacant in here, and we can take it quickly. And again, send it through space to you. Some thank yous that I want to make sure to give. Lots of times I'm not very good at giving thank yous, but this year I find myself particularly thankful. You should know that from the very beginning of all this, and all the time, not just during the COVID era, our administration here at Winnacunnet is super supportive of everything that we do, just at a really high level. And that makes a big difference. I can't tell you how many times I talk to other music teachers in other districts that just don't feel like that their voices are heard or anybody thinks of them. And I can tell you that here we're thought of all the time. And it's not just band, it's every activity that we have here, it's every class. There's just a ton of heartfelt thought that goes into what we do. And our administrators here are really, really, really good at that. So I'm thankful for them. We should all be. Brian Jolson and Janet Carlson in our activities department just at another level, just really, really at a high level of taking care of us and making sure that kids have great experiences. And the ticket thing was new for all of us, and we made it work, and they made it work. And Brian shows up today and says, I'll be there for my laptop in case there's any problems, we'll fix things. I feel like we're really cherished by those people, so I'm thankful for them. I said this earlier, say it again, I say it to all the kids. Okay, parents, you guys are great, you know that. I tell you that all the time. It's the truth. These guys, if I'm gonna have to go through this whole thing of things being weird and different and having to be adaptable, it happened with the right group of people. It really did. This group of kids has been patient and kind and willing to work with me and willing to work with each other during all of this. So there's a silver lining somewhere, we all know that. And I know that a huge part of it is the ability to work together under difficult circumstances. I feel like these kids will really carry that with them the rest of their lives, because I know they've shared it with me. So, if I was going to go through this with any group of people, it'd happen with the right group of people, and we're getting through it. And I think you can see there's beautiful musical things happening too, not just relationship things. So we're excited about that. Okay, and then, just on a real personal level, every morning my wife sits down and has breakfast with me. And I don't want to say it's new, because she's always been pretty nice to me, but it seems like she's sensed that this could be stressful to the band guy. And so in the mornings we sit down, we have breakfast, and the schnauzer sits on her lap, and we drink coffee, and there's just a few moments before school every day where I'm sort of grounded, and I remember that it's all going to be okay. And I hope I can carry that message to your kids. So I want to thank her for that. It's been great. Okay. You've been watching the videos already. Please consider having your child in the marching band. If your child doesn't march, they are still a critical part of our band program. It's wonderful that we have kids that do both, but we really want to continue our marching band tradition, and that's going to require some great performers. So sometimes if a kid's on the fence, if mom or dad just gives them the elbow and bumps them over the fence, that'd be great. That'd help me out a lot. Okay, so we look forward to that. And we will play a piece of music for you that we're going to do at our spring concert on April 19th. It's called Buzz, and it's all about bees. You've seen the color art happening up there. It's the biggest garden we've had, and you're doing a great job. So we're excited and ready to announce drum majors this week and really get started. Thanks for all that you do. I hope the roads are good. This last piece is Gathering at the Ranks of Hebron by David Holsinger. It's big, bold, and exciting, and I think you'll enjoy it. I know we enjoyed playing it, so here we go. Okay, thank you so much. So we're going to take our picture, we're going to change some lights, do this and that. We'll ask you to exit that way, okay, as briskly as you can without, bleachers and whatnot. And we'll be sending them out to you in about 10 minutes. Okay, band, here's the plan, okay? We're going to put your stands and your music entirely behind the shelf. Can't be over there, it needs to be squarely behind it. Then return to your seat with you and your instrument.